Is our death predetermined?
There is a story about Markandeya. He prayed to Lord Shiva and his life got extended.
When we die, do we come back in any one of these worlds?
118 worlds are there. In some worlds, the air is like water. Like you can swim in the water, you can swim in the air.
How does the soul select the parents that it wants to be born to in the next birth?
According to their karma, the love between the parents, if that love is very high, then that attracts the soul of high energy. This whole world is managed by the Sattva. In the level of spirits, also in level of devas, it is always give and take. You give some to the angels and they give back something to you.
Do you actually see your loved ones in your family that have passed on when you die, or?
Yeah, the first person you meet is the Guru, because Guru has introduced you to the fourth state of consciousness.
Gurudev, what happens to the soul in between the time we die and when we take the next birth?
Soul remains in a place like a seed. If you ask me what happens to the tree from the time it becomes a seed to the time it becomes a plant, it remains in a shelf, right? Similarly, soul remains in a realm peacefully and there is no activity there.
Gurudev, if the method of death is predetermined, how can one commit suicide?
See, in life not everything is predetermined. If you think everything is predetermined, like it's for most of the animals, then you can say that. But it's not so. Human life has free will too. And the free will is whether you choose the path to be free or you want to get bound back again. Yeah, you have choice.
Is it that the soul is in multiple planes at the same time?
See, it's like getting into a room with multiple mirrors. When you are in a room with multiple mirrors, don't you reflect yourself in all those? Like that. The universe is multidimensional and it has many possibilities. So, we think waking, dreaming, sleeping state is the just three states we usually live our life with. Whatever dreams you are having are the strongest impressions in the mind and they stay with us. They are the cause for our next life also. So, it is quite important to see what dreams you get in that sense. So, if you are getting only nightmares, then you are carrying all those impressions for the next life too. So, when a practitioner is doing all this sadhana, pranayama, why you have to do long time practice? So that it can infiltrate into your dreams, then you have won. If the practices gets into your dream, you have done what you need to do. Yeah.
We've heard that ancestors and parents are the first ones to bleat our from the demonic side. How is this possible if this soul may have already taken birth somewhere else?
Yes. Even though a soul may have taken birth somewhere else, its images, its reflections are still there, Like a program in the radio is over, but the recording of the program can still be retrieved. So time does not exist there, like we see here. See, time, mind, matter, energy, these are all thought to be separate things, but they are not. They are just different phases or dimensions of the same.
How does the soul select the parents that it wants to be born to in the next birth?
How do the souls select the parents to be born in the next birth? Yeah. According to their karma. See, every soul has got X amount of energy. And then the love between the parents, if that love is very high, then that attracts the soul of high energy. If the love between the parents are not so good, then it attracts a different level of energy. This is called a secret of birth actually. It depends on the karma of the soul also. So it's very mysterious to see why Some souls are born here, some souls are born somewhere else. Because every soul has a mixture of good and bad, or happy and unhappy, right and wrong, all these different vibes with it. Only then one can take birth. The opposites had to exist for a birth to happen. So it depends. There's some souls choose to take birth in a very poor family, but then after some time their good karma starts coming into action, so they start prospering. Some souls come into a very good family in the very beginning. Later on, they go through all the turmoils. So all combination, permutation, combination is possible.
Gurudev, you spoke of the existence of 117 worlds similar to ours. When we die, do we come back in any one of these worlds?
We know we have 117 other than ours. That is 118 worlds are there. In these 118 worlds, in some worlds the air is like water. Like you can swim in the water, you can swim in the air. You just push your leg like that and then you can start flying. And there are some worlds in which you just slide, or the mud is like sliding. Usually when people have out-of-body experiences, they get glimpses of these sort of experiences, as though floating, as sliding, Our mythologies are full of such stories of angels, floating over and having wings, and you don't need wings in order to just float in the air. Like if you jump into the water, what happens? Swimming, how you just float, Like that, the universe has so many possibilities, combinations. Even here, our brain is just a frequency analyzer. We only catch certain things. There are so many things our brains don't catch here. The existence is fascinating. And the existence of the spirits is even more fascinating.
Gurudev, if the soul is never born or it never die, then how is the Earth's population growing so much? Where are all the new souls and new people coming from?
Well, you see these big signboards with many bulbs in it. Sometimes all the bulbs get lit, sometimes only few bulbs get lit. That doesn't mean the other bulbs are not there. That's how it is. Sometimes some souls are coming as creatures, and sometimes the souls come as human beings, and so many species are getting extinguished. Very few monkeys are there on the planet, and many may are born as human beings. Tiger population is dwindling, and there are many tigresses, lions and tigresses. So, and some could have been some other world, and some could come back in this planet. All sorts of possibilities are here.
Gurudev, religious rituals are performed as the last rite upon someone's death in order to facilitate the peaceful crossing over of the soul. Is it essential to do these rituals, or is it for the people who are left behind? And if the rites are not performed, would the soul still be liberated?
See, the rites are an emotional and philosophical connection with the souls. It's not the action so much, it's your feeling, it's your gratitude to them or your wishes to them. That is what really are the rituals. Without feeling, without any reverence, a ritual, just ritual doesn't mean much. But in memory of people who have crossed to the other side, it is good to do some good act, to feed the poor, feed the animals. In the level of spirits, also in level of devas, it is always give and take. You give some to the angels and they give back something to you. There is always a give and take relation with them, not only take. So even when people in India go to temple, they put something, some dakshina, some money there, give some coconut, some flower. You give something in order to take something, ask something. So spirits also like that. If you go to Singapore on a particular day in the year, people, whatever their wishes are, they make in the papers those things. If they want a Mercedes-Benz car, they make a Benz car in the paper, they burn it and tell them, so they think that it goes to them. And then they ask them favors. So if you want $1 million, you take some fake, but this is, we are cheating them also, see. On the other side also, human mind is such, we burn fake notes and ask them to give us real notes. The same way, in the ceremonies, you offer flowers in the grave, or you offer rice balls. It's a food that has brought us to the world, and food is the last vasana, last sense. That is why, even though a person has crossed on to the other side, they may have some traces about the food. When a person passed away, they make some foods and offer to them. So they are left with some cravings of some sort. That is, done with. And with sesame seeds and water, they tell them, be content, be content, be content, 3 times. That means your desires or wishes are like sesame seeds. It's nothing. You leave it to earth and you be content. And when you are content, you can bless us. So you ask them to be content and ask them to bless you back. So these are the practices that has been done from ages. So bringing contentment to people, that's very important. Only the contented, only the souls which have contentment can bless others. Other souls which has no contentment can trouble others only.
Is our death predetermined? And if so, can it be affected by grace or strong intentions?
Oh yes. There is a story about Markandeya. His death was determined when he was 16-year-old. He prayed to Lord Shiva and his life got extended. There's a whole story. That is how the Mrityunjaya mantra has come into existence. Markandeya Rishi chanted this Trayambakam Yajamahi, that mantra. I adored Lord Shiva by the 3 eyes. And he makes me strong, Gandhim Pushtivardhanam. He nurtures me, nourishes me. Nurture me, nourish me. And when I become old, let me attain death effortlessly, like a ripe fruit when it detaches itself from its branch. Effortlessly. Urvarukam iva bandhana, nrityor mukshiyamamrit. You don't have to pull it out. It just drops. Like that. That is the essence of that Mrityunjaya mantra. Let me live with full strength and clarity till my last breath. And when the time comes, let me leave this world effortlessly without any pain, suffering.
Gurudev, if the soul is eternal, can its energy be reduced or increased?
Only in the body. Only if you take a birth as a human being, that it can go up and it can go down. I've spoken about this in the Kathopanishad. When a soul leaves the body, for some time it is so confused because the body is gone, it doesn't want to get into it, and it's not used to the other side, so it gets very confused for a few days. And after those days, 13, 14 days, then it becomes stable, accepts the reality. That dream is over. Now this is another reality. Till then it's called Preta. Preta is the spirit. Then it becomes Pitru. Preta is the ghost state. So first, ghost means that which is very unstable, hanging around, doesn't know what to do. On the 12th day, then it realizes, then it becomes Pitru. They get into 3 different lokas. They join the ancestral world and they go into that grade. 1, 2, 3. So after Pitru, then it becomes Gandharva, Yaksha, all these other different levels of energy, spirits are there. And this whole world is managed by the subtle.
When someone goes through a near-death experience,
Near death
the body dies and comes back, where does the soul go during that time? And why does it choose to come back?
The near-death experiences are like that someone takes a ticket and gets into a wrong bus, and then the conductor checks it and then say, this is not your bus, get out. It doesn't go where you have to go. So you get into the bus and then you come out of it, that's it. The experiences are mostly in the subtle body. And near-death experience, the subtle body separates from the physical body. And then it gets to know there is so much more to what we think we knew. Then you definitely see a light. You see the light as separate from you, but afterwards you can, when you are a deep sadhak, that doesn't happen, because if you have experienced samadhi, you are the light. Till the time you realize you are the light, you see the light outside. And that is good. In any way, it's one step towards the light.
Guruji, do you actually see your loved ones in your family that have passed on when you die, or?
Yeah, of course. When you die, the first one is your spiritual teacher. The first person you meet is the Guru, because Guru has introduced you to the fourth state of consciousness. Waking, dreaming, sleeping, and the Turiya, the four transcendental states. So, first encounter of love and transcendence is you'll encounter the Guru first, a guiding light, or your Ishta. Ishta is your favorite deity. That's the first thing you'll meet. Then your mother, then other relatives and friends, all that is, yeah. Let's meet them all, say hi, hello, nothing more. There is no complaining, there is no accusing, no fighting, nothing. There is no words at all. It's a non-verbal greetings. Your communication is non-verbal.
Like when people are passing, they have so much value at the time when they know someone's going to go. How come they can't do that the rest of the time?
Well, that is why my question too. Because you don't realize you are going to die one day. And even that is natural, because there is something in you that doesn't die at all. Because your soul does not die at all, you feel you are eternal, you are not going to die. But your body dies. This reality you don't realize. This reality doesn't come to your awareness. This is where the mix-up happens. The part of you which is eternal, you don't know what that part is. And the part which is perishable, you know it, but you don't know it is not eternal. And when this realization comes, the body is perishing, but I am eternal, that is called viveka, discrimination. That is called you are dead when you are alive. When your mind dies when you are alive, that is enlightenment. And when you die physically, you are still alive, that is enlightenment. Because you are eternally alive, you are eternally helping from another level also. That is being alive even after death. That's called Amaratva, immortality. No mind and immortality. Two privileges that we have as human beings. And that is fully our choice. Okay.